Hello and welcome back to the Marble Games 2021. I'm Alpha Master and we are back for event number 7. Here's the scoreboard right now. Shining Suns remains in first and we have a couple of ties on this board. So this is still getting very intense and we are already halfway through the marble games. Now, we have event number 7 coming our way. This one's called target shooting. One team will go and all the marbles will go at the same time on the track. Whichever team scores the most points wins. So here's the order, left to right. This is actually ordered from last place to first place on the board this time, because we are halfway. We're starting off with Card Knights, and they're off. Looks like they're going, and if you fall off, it's a 0. If you get in that red circle right there, that's an extra 5 points. So the Cloud Knights get a score of 65 points. Azure Avalanche is up next. And they're off. There they go. Ooh, that seems pretty much good. They got 100 points. Good for them. But now it's time for Hoosiers to see what they can do. And there they go. Looks like they did pretty good too. They got 90 points. Anyways, next up is Defensive Deer. And they're off. And they're launching. And looks like they're only going to get 85 points. If you land in the target and you don't land in any of the circles, that's a 0. So Defensive Deer get 85 points. And now it's time for Peacock Primers. And they're off. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Looks like the Peacock Primers scored 0 points. They're the first team to do that. Nice try. Now let's see what Precious Pearls can do. And they're off. Ooh. They also didn't do well. They got 0 points, just like Peacock Primers. That's not going to go well for them. Now it's time for MOCHA LATTES. Let's see if they can do better. They did. Wow. That seems like a good score. That is 90 points for MOCHA LATTES. That's pretty good. Now it's time for Robin's Eggs. And they're off. They launched. And ooh, that one didn't turn out so well. It is 5 points. That's good enough to avoid last at least. But still not pretty good. Let's see what Sea Snakes can do now. And there they go. Ooh. That looks not as good, but 45 points. That's okay. Mighty Mice. Here they go. And, ooh, that one looks good. 95 points. Wow. That's good enough for at least second. Now it's time for Daybreakers. Let's see what they can do. Ooh. That one looks like an 80 for Daybreakers. Now we are moving on to Swirly Twirlies. And they're off. Ooh. Oh. Only one marble landed in there, but it got a high score. 90 points for Swirly Twirlies. Good job. Now it's time for Ocean Waves. Ooh, and they're going. And wow. They didn't do that good, but they did get 15 points, at least enough to avoid last. Now it is time for Takedown Tigers. Let's see what they can do. Oh, apparently not as good. They get 0 points. That's not good for them. And now it's time for Forest Rangers. And they're going. Ooh. That one did turn out well. It's 70 points. Good job, Forest Rangers. But that's not enough to get into first. And now it's time for Shining Suns, the last team. And they're off. Ooh, not so good. They got only 5 points. However, we are not done yet. We have 3 tiebreakers in here. We have a 3-way tie between Peacock Primers, Precious Pearls, and Takedown Tigers, a 2-way tie between Robin's Eggs and Shining Suns, and a 3-way tie between Mocha Lattes, Hoosiers, and Swirly Twirlies. And let's begin with tiebreaker 1. Peacock Primers, Precious Pearls, and Takedown Tigers. 2 marbles to go from each team. Whoever scores the more points wins. It looks like that's not going to be Takedown Tigers. They got 0 points. Precious Pearls got 15 points. But Peacock Primers has double of that score with just 1 marble. 30 points for Peacock Primers. Now it's time for tiebreaker 2. Shining Suns and Robin's Eggs. And they're off. There they go. And Shining Suns did not get any points. So it looks like it's an easy win for Robin's Eggs. They got 35 points, by the way. And now it's time for tiebreaker 3. Swirly Twirlies, Hoosiers, and Mocha Lattes. And they're off. And there they go. There they go. Ooh. Looks like Mocha Lattes also scores 0 points. While Swirly Twirlies scores 5 points and Hoosiers scores 10. And here are the placements of the marbles from first to last. And how many points they're getting added to the scoreboard. So it looks like Azura Avalanche is going to win event number 7. Mighty Mites gets 2nd, and Hoosiers gets 3rd. That event turns out to be tougher than I thought it would be. So here is the scoreboard now. Forest Rangers takes the lead, while Shining Suns moves down to 2nd. And we have a couple of ties at the bottom of the leaderboard. 1 for 10th and 1 for 13th. But we still have more events to go. For now, the marbles will stay here and wait until the next event. That's all for now. See you next race.